Practicing gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to improve your happiness and your overall mental well-being. And the reason is because where your attention goes, your energy flows. So my name is Dexter, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down what gratitude is, why it's important, and the neuroback science behind how practicing gratitude can rewire your brain to see the good in the world, as well as a daily gratitude practice that you can apply in your own daily life to increase your overall mental well-being and fulfillment. Let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is essentially the act of intentionally noticing and appreciating the good things that are happening within your life. It's about shifting your focus away from what you lack and moving towards noticing the things that are present and already in your daily life that are positive. And when you practice gratitude, some of the benefits that you can experience include reducing your stress and anxiety, improving your sleep and your overall mood, as well as strengthening your relationships and building emotional resilience. Now, there's this really cool concept called the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon, also known as the frequency illusion. And what this concept states is when you have something new introduced into your life, whether that is an object, an idea, a concept, you begin to see it more and more throughout your life. Let's say you just bought a new pair of blue Nike sneakers. And the thing is, now whenever you're outside, you begin to see other people who are wearing those shoes. And it's not necessarily because more people have those shoes, it's because now your attention is finally tuned into noticing that more. And the reason why that happens is because you have selectivity filters within your brain that begin to notice what you believe is important and you focus more on those things. Another reason is because you have a confirmation bias on these things. So once that is something that is within your default setting, you begin to see that more and more. And the interesting thing is usually our default setting as humans through evolution is to have a negativity bias because in the past we were always wired to look out for fears, threats, and dangers. And this negativity bias is very present. You can think of it like when people give you compliments. Let's say they give you 10 compliments. Those are great, but when someone gives you a negative comment, it hits that much harder. And you notice and remember that one way more. And that's that negativity bias in action. So being able to actually change the way that you view the world through practicing gratitude becomes extremely beneficial in changing your mental well-being and your overall fulfillment because you begin to notice the good instead of the bad. Now, when it comes to the neuroscience behind practicing gratitude, neuroplasticity is your brain's ability to change physically, literally physically, and rewire itself through repeated exposure, whether that is a thought, an experience, or an action. The more you repeat something, the more your neural pathways wire and fire together and become stronger. And in a nutshell, when it comes to neural pathways are essentially just a connection between neurons that send information to communicate. And you can think of it like a forest trail, where the trails within a forest that people hike more on, that trail becomes wider and it becomes more obvious and more well-worn in. And another thing to think about when it comes to your brain and neuroplasticity is your brain is like a muscle. So whatever you don't do, your muscle begins to atrophy, while on the other hand, if you begin to practice something more and more and that neural pathway becomes strengthened, then it becomes stronger like a muscle as well. So that's why practicing gratitude, as opposed to just something that is just on occasion, the frequency does matter. So here's one simple way to practice gratitude on a daily basis, and that is to journal your gratitude and write it down. And whether that is in the morning or in the evening, just writing down 5 things that you are grateful for, that will help you to tune your attention towards the things that you have in your present life that are positive. One key thing that I have found helpful when it comes to practicing gratitude is appreciating the small things in your life and focusing on those. Because It's easy to appreciate the big things, whether you might have gotten promoted, you got married, or you are planning to go for a vacation and you went on that vacation and you're very grateful for those things. Those are big events that might not happen as often. But if you practice gratitude daily, it's about noticing those small and minute things in your daily life too that happen more frequently and tuning your attention to those things. And those things could be including, I'm grateful for running water. I'm grateful for the sunlight that hits through my window. I'm grateful for the internet, I guess. I'm grateful for food. I'm grateful for shelter. All these things that we might take for granted on a daily basis are those things that we can shed light on and begin to appreciate more. And by doing so, we are training our brain to see the good that is already present in our life. Let me know in the comments section below. It would be awesome to hear one grateful thing that you are happy about for today. So my name is Dexter. I'm a mindset coach. I talk about self-awareness, decision-making, as well as living a purpose-driven life. And if you gain any value from this content, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, as well as share this information with someone who you believe could gain value from this information. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.